Do not mix seed. Don't mix your seed. Isn't that what Leviticus says? Don't mix seeds. There's a lot of complications that come with mixing seeds. And we're not just talking about farming from the sense of putting physical seed in the ground, but we're talking about people. See, if your whole quest and mission in life was to own the biggest apple orchard, you're not going to link up in a line with a briar patch and rightly expect to get an apple orchard harvest. You're not going to get that. What you're going to get is apples' growth being stunted due to the briars. That is the seed. You got this all throughout the scriptures too. Wars between what? Seed lines. Right. In a lot of these instances, the father was the same, but the mother was different. That's very symbolic. Now, according to the Orthodox canon, Cain and Abel, they had the same mother and father. But later on, when you start dealing with Jacob and Esau, Isaac and Ishmael, same dad, different mamas. And we told you in the occult world what the woman represents, right? Receiving, reception. So we all have the same creator, but we receive differently. So we're all related in terms of being created by the same creator, but our nuances are the differences in our matriarchal energy. How we give birth to things in this world is diverse one from another. And when this isn't honored, you start mixing seed. You start throwing blueberry seeds on somebody's grape harvest. You start throwing your tomato seed in somebody's orange plot. And the two seeds, although they're nourishing, although they provide sustenance to the body, if they don't have room to grow, if they don't have enough distance between one another to grow, if they're not individuals, if they're not leaning too hardly one on the other to the point of unequally yoked, when one person is just draining the life force out of the other, that's evidence of seed being mixed. The two of you weren't made for the same harvest. Y'all don't come from the same orchard. Y'all not of the same seed. You don't understand how this person acts that way because they're a whole different crop. That's why. The garden is beautiful everywhere. This is why we all hook up in the first place, but it doesn't mean that we're supposed to grow in the same patch of earth, being totally different fruits. Now, if you're an apple and I'm an apple, we can get together anywhere. If I'm an orange and you're an orange, we could get together anywhere. If I'm a strawberry and you're a strawberry, we could get together anywhere. But a strawberry and a thorn is going to have to meet somewhere in the middle. They're going to have to define boundaries and have space. They're going to have to, one side is going to have to be fenced in from the other side. They can't grow right on top of each other. So yeah, this is just it. You know, we're in the time of division. We're in the time of individuality. And this is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. If you don't know how to be by yourself, this is a terrible thing. But if you're, and conversely too, you might have a hard time trying to be alone. You might be on the run from people. You might be doing what Jesus did, escaping from the crowds to go to solitary places to build in prayer. You might find yourself running from the general public just to get to that next level. You are going to have some solitude in this time of individuality. We had a whole pandemic that points to the reality of an isolationist time being placed upon us. Because once we get ourselves right as individuals, then collectively this picture is going to look a lot better than what it is. But right now, a lot of individual work has to be done because the collective scene is all jacked up. So don't mix your seed, tend to your garden, but keep all of your crops in their appropriate plots of land. In this way, you can have a full harvest without any of the conflict. Again, this is Super T Sigma of Sigma Program, and I thank you for your time and attention. And I appreciate you guys every time you come through. Catch up with you soon. Peace.